Hey guys, and welcome to Daily Commitment, where we do just a little bit of exercise, but we exercise every day. We increase the exercises, we vary the exercises. There's a lot of ins and outs. Today we're starting with our elephant walk. That's our new thing. It's this stretch we're doing every time, and we're going to be getting some more advice from Sean on some other stretches that are going to sort of advance as we go along, but we still need to get this elephant walk down a little better. So we're going to go ahead and talk about that. We got our knees here, and we're allowed to bend our knees a little bit as we're reaching for the ground. One thing he said to do is talk about beginners might not be able to reach as far as I am right at the beginning. I'm a little more on the flexible side, but you can always get a little more flexible as you're doing this. And when you're going down, if you're having trouble going down, you can bend those knees to reach it further, and then the elephant walk is the back and forth here. So anyway, I'm just going to start here. I'm not even going to do the thing. We're starting right here. Here we go. Hands almost all the way to the ground. Now, can we get them to the ground if I bend the knees a little bit more? Wow. They're on the ground. They're on the ground. We couldn't get them on the, or we could before, but now I'm having trouble getting the knee all the way back, but I'm kind of pushing the knee back some, doing this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do about 30 seconds like this, not getting the knee all the way back, but that's okay. That's okay. We're just going to get as close as we can to all the way back in each knee. We're going to get that stretch, right? Wait just a little bit longer here. Really relax. I'm pushing them both kind of. Now one, now the other. Elephant walk, elephant walk. Now I'm going to come up. Oh, stretch. Get a nice stretch here. Stretch like this for a little bit. Now, this time I'm going to do a little more systematically. I'm going to start with my back straight. I'm going to reach out. I'm folding over, folding as far as I can, just folding and not bending my back. And at the end, I'm going to let my back bend. I come down as much as I can, and I'm just touching the ground, not quite palms down. And my knees are bent a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and not go quite all the way down with the fingers this time. The fingers are touching the ground, but not quite the palms. And I'm going to do the elephant walk here, where I can push those knees back. Push those knees sort of almost all the way back there. Pretty much all the way back. And now, I just put my arms a little lower because I kind of worked them a little lower. Still not palms to the ground. I can't really have knees straight and palms to the ground. I've learned I got to talk around the shoulder so you guys can hear me. I forgot to do that last time. Anyway, so we're going to do this a little bit longer. It's stretching. I can feel that stretch happening. And I'm telling you guys, we're gonna be doing other things. We're gonna go into other positions. We're gonna be doing other stretches. And I think I'm gonna try to do some kind of stretch every day, maybe a couple stretches, before we get to the actual exercises. We're gonna see, we're gonna learn, we're playing with it. Daily Commitment's about finding some exercise to do every day. At the beginning, I was just doing the squats and push-ups. Now we're doing a lot of different exercises, and that keeps the variety up. You know, you can do it either way. If you want to do the same exercise every day and increase that exercise slowly, just make sure you don't do too much of it. If you want to do a bunch of variety of exercises to keep you from getting bored, whatever gets you out there to exercise just a little bit every day is good. And then as long as you increase slowly and don't do too much at once and build the habit of exercise first before you build the amount of exercise, then you're doing it. You're doing the Daily Commitment system. And yeah, I don't know, man. I feel pretty stretched, man. Let's do some pull-ups. So we were having some pain in this one forearm and also kind of down the arm. I talked about it before. It's definitely getting better. But these rings make it better, and most importantly, we've got our assist now. Rather than doing pull-ups, very near failure, where I could only do one or two. I did 5 one time when I took a break kind of in between each pull-up. But really, I couldn't do more than 1 or 2 together. But we've got this resistance band, and that's decreasing the intensity of our exercise. And by decreasing the intensity of our exercise, we're making it so we don't get injured. Again, you want to get in the habit of exercise before you increase the intensity of exercise, right? It's really important because injury and disappointment and struggle are what keep people from continuing their exercise program. So it's better to exercise for a year and just do a really small exercise and get used to it, get all those other cues down and get that habit, and then increase. And when you increase, man, increase slowly. So let's do a couple of these pull-ups and see how we feel, okay? So first I'm going to let the resistance band, kind of come down. I got to come down first. Then I'm going to pull up. 1. Oh, perfect. 2. Oh, perfect. We're gonna go 3. Perfect. I'm just gonna do a set of 3. Like again, we don't want to do too much at once. One set of 3 was great. I'll probably do 3 sets of 3. It's nice to do a little hanging here, a little stretch there. I'm actually gonna let this come up and come to the camera a second. I'm actually gonna take about 2 minutes. 2 minutes pause here, and it'll jump. We'll be right back for the next set. All right, guys, we're back. I love how my hair is sticking up. I was actually messing around with this brush earlier. I didn't quite realize how much it was sticking up. So you guys got the candid part of the video. Hey, all right, let's do this. We're gonna do another set of 3. Again, I'm not trying to push it too fast, so that's why I'm just doing sets of 3. You know, push yourself faster if you want, but hey, man, it's at your own risk. So there we go. 1. There we go. 2. All right, let's get that weight, bear that weight, all the way down and all the way up. 1, 2, 3. Ah, great pull-ups, man. Great pull-ups. And again, I'm not putting as much pressure on that wrist, right? Partly because I'm doing the rings, so the rings, they rotate, and partly because I've got that resistance band. And we're gonna build up. We're gonna build up to that higher weight. Let's pause it for a second. We'll be right back. All right, back, guys. Let's get us another set here. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. It's going really good. I do want to increase these numbers, but again, this is still pretty new for us here with these rings and resistance bands and all. So we'll get to it, guys. We'll get to it. There is no rush. This is the tortoise, not the hare. Here we go. We're coming down. We're going up. 1, 2, 3. And I'm holding for a little bit. I'm holding for a little bit. This is just to burn out my muscles a little bit more. I will say that I think that is a chance to injure yourself too, though. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be careful with that, because I was getting really intense there at the end. There was like, oh, I want to hold myself up as long as I can. And pushing yourself to the point of failure or too close to the point of failure is pretty much the #1 mistake, or one of the #1 mistakes new guys make. So maybe I shouldn't have held it quite as long, but 3 wasn't that hard with the assisted there. So yeah, we'll be increasing that number slowly. Come back and check us out again. Subscribe if you feel like, other video if you feel like. We'll see you guys next time right here on Daily Commitment. Bye, guys.